Hello, and welcome to The Comic Shop Does a Podcast. We've been away for a while. Have you missed us? I'm Aaron Lee. I'm almost a New Year's baby.
New Year's Eve, baby. I am Evan Coy, notable old man, and we're here with very special guest star.
Which one of us?
No, wait.
Martin Kinney.
And
Michael Callie.
Michael Callie, who has no billing on the podcast.
That's
But
This is his uncredited first appearance,
I
like
Yeah.
see myself on screen.
like Wolverine in Incredible Hulk number 180.
the incredulous Hulk.
He just showed up as a cameo or a silhouette in the last. Am I right?
Exactly. Yep,
Right.
you're
Okay.
right.
There we go.
Yep.
See, we're starting right off with the deep dives.
Are we?
Is that a deep dive? I feel like a lot of people know that fact because Wolverine's so popular, but
Let me
maybe
see
not.
if I can give Michael Callie some billing here. Hold on. Keep talking amongst yourselves.
Speaking of Wolverine, check out this beautiful lunchbox. Look at that. It's got some nice Jim Lee Wolverine art on the front. Martin tells me there's a thermos in here, too. Look
Not
at
a
that.
thermos, a beverage holder.
A beverage holder. Okay.
Which is not
so,
trademarked.
Yeah, so it's not good. Oh, a thermos is trademarked.
Yeah.
Okay, so it still has the same function as a thermos, so it's not just a cheap plastic thing, but it could be.
I don't think it is. Or
No?
shot glass.
You got some nice John Buscema artwork on the middle part here. I'm just going to turn it into the Home Shopping Network while we're fixing the
I'm not
going to
give Michael Callie any billing at all, actually, because I'm
Alright.
having a hard time
It's
figuring
okay.
out.
Lucas too can handle it.
Lucas too.
Lucas
Oh,
too.
God.
too. Oh man.
Wow.
So we're here to talk about the year in review.
Remind me, Junkyard Joe number 3 later.
Okay, I can do that.
Junkyard Joe number 3 or number 2?
Number 3.
Okay. We're here to talk about 2020, the great year that 2020 was. right?
2020. It's 2022.
2022.
No, we're still dealing with COVID. It's 2020.
Okay.
No, I don't know. What
It's
year
just-
is it? No one knows.
Day 900 of 2020.
Yep.
My hat looks really weird. I'm gonna take my hat off.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to take
go-
my hat off,
Are you going
too.
to take your face off?
I'm gonna
too?
go bald Eagle Jones for this one.
Aaron, you too. Shave.
Look at that hair. Look at that mane.
Yeah. Are we going to do like John Travolta, Nick Cage face off? I'm just going to go like,
Yes. What?
Hmm?
We're here to talk about 2022, the year in review. Wow, what a great year it was. Michael, tell us about 2022.
Oh man, 2022 was it was a
365
year.
days.
How many? How many?
365.
I think what are we at now? 360.
69.
69.
We're on day 369 of 365 of 2022, and it's just not letting up. You know, it's gonna keep getting worse, and then tomorrow or whatever New Year's Eve is, we'll celebrate with the new year and hope that everything gets a little bit less on fire.
Okay. Stay a little bit closer to that microphone. Martin, what made 2022 so terrible?
The fact that it existed.
Okay. Can you be more...
We were supposed to be all gone by the end of 2021,
This is true.
and the writers just got lazy.
Yeah. 2022. What a great year. Aaron,
I don't think it was
why,
that bad.
why was this year so bad?
Your wife answered.
Yeah, my daughter was born. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Let's start off with that then. When was she born? She was born in January 20-something?
2022. She was born January 9th at like 10 o'clock p.m., I believe.
10 o'clock p.m. in the evening?
Yes, that's when I got the text exactly.
Yeah.
Did you get a text?
Later on in the night, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't remember if I got a
then-
text at all.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You
I don't think we were good. I think we became much better friends in 2022. I feel
Which
like
is
I
why
would,
think that's-
2022 is so horrible for Aaron.
no, it's very it's traumatic. No, it's
Joy of
traumatic.
his daughter tainted by.
It's traumatic for me too, just to be
Just-
associated with all of this.
Just to be associated with someone who's a parent.
Who's a parent? Oh my gosh! So January, Aaron had a baby. What's it like being a father, Aaron?
It's like being an irregular person, except you're responsible for a little baby too.
Mm-hmm.
And you have
Now,
to make sure they don't get into
Is
stuff
your
or pull stuff
child
or
well
break stuff.
adjusted, or is she a little hoodlum who knocks down people's Christmas decorations?
Oh, she's a hoodlum,
That's what I thought.
but it's only because we taught her to do that.
I very much enjoyed yesterday holding your baby and having her kick our Christmas tree and kick all the ornaments off.
It's
the
a Christmas
tree.
tradition.
It was very enjoyable. So
And
a-
she won, didn't she?
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
that tree was had no chance against those feet. In fact, I call little Lucy Hammer Heels because she just won't stop kicking. Just kicks and kicks and
her
kicks and
legs
kicks.
do like. It's,
Yeah, you better
Martin,
watch-
Yeah, Martin
like-
knows that. He does
know
the
that.
leg thing too.
It's like a mulcher. You better watch out. You better, if you don't want stuff to get torn up, you better get it away from those feet. And Tree learned that.
So, Aaron, how do we be? I think Michael, Martin, and I all plan on having children in 2023
Together.
together.
Okay. Oh, okay.
What's
Wow.
the number one lesson you've learned being a parent this year?
The number one lesson?
Well, very good.
Don't
My-
let her get into things and die.
My pocket of fears.
They're good at staying alive.
I've
Don't
moved
worry.
on.
Don't
I heard
worry
that
too
song
much.
Earlier today.
They'll keep breathing. Don't worry. Take a nap.
Believing. They'll keep believing. Keep on
Breathing.
believing. Oh, breathing.
I've moved on. My pocket of fears was also a January event. Do we remember that at all?
No,
Martin, explain what my pocket of fears was to the audience.
it was a horrible mistake that I purchased. No, Jonathan Ashland. Is he on? Oh, hopefully he's not on there. 'Cause
He's like one of
he
our
probably is.
He's one of our two
Jonathan just unsubscribed. Thank you.
we just lost one of
Wow.
our two believers,
two believers.
which we gotta get our pins made up. No, it's a book written by Jonathan Ashline, otherwise known as Twinkie, that he did a very successful Kickstarter for, and
You did. It was a very successful first Kickstarter.
Yeah, inspiring to me. I would like to do a successful
Yes.
Kickstarter at some point.
well,
But I guess I could do an unsuccessful one too.
you probably will.
Yeah, that's
You
probably
can't all
right.
be
You're probably right.
like that.
You need support from a community in order to be successful on there. So
But anyway, My Pocket of Fears was a great Kickstarter by
Yes.
Jonathan Ashline. He's working on a sequel to that. That was back in January. We had him on the podcast, talked to him. Got a couple comments here. Someone, Cecilia, says, guys, I'm Michael's biggest fan. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, my God, I love the Home Shopping Network. 2022 for the win. Lucy was born. 3 men and a baby. I can be
Yeah.
the surrogate. Again, it's some Cecilia person I'm not sure with. And then Heavy Face Bear says, being a parent is like walking around with this potential small tragedy at all times and pretending like everyone is going to be okay. Wow. That's heavy, Heavy Face Bear.
yeah, I don't think about it that much. I just do the things I'm supposed to do and don't think.
All right.
That's how I do everything though. Honestly.
So Jonathan not in the chat tonight.
John, no.
So let's move on to February.
Yeah, February was exciting.
Nothing happened in February. Let's move on to
didn't
March.
Didn't we do the Syracuse show?
Coffee and Comics?
Yeah.
Clearly, you don't see my notes in front of me that says we
That
did
he
in
that he
March.
read through 5 minutes before we went live late.
Oh, I don't pay attention to these things.
You don't.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Continue.
So we went to March. Michael Callie. Oh, hold on. We've got an emergency phone call here.
Oh, who's this?
Oh, we're skipping ahead in the year.
Hello?
Hello?
It's Tessa from Mama's Geeky.
Oh, wow.
It's the
Hey,
geekiest
Tessa.
mom we know.
We're going through the year in review, and we're not at to August yet, where we said, because you guys left in August, right? We said goodbye to the Geekies in August.
Yes, it was August, yep.
Wow.
And now we're enjoying 80-degree weather while going to
It
Disney
was
for the
so-
90th
I know,
time.
I was like, oh, Martin, it's 80 degrees today on Christmas.
Can you tell us
Evil.
a little bit about what you've been up to? Like, we've seen some pretty high-profile interviews. It seems like this is working out pretty well for you.
Actually, Evan doesn't believe that
can we
you've done
talk
any.
about Christian Bale and the fact that I got to speak to him? My favorite Batman, that was incredible. That was amazing.
Are you getting ready to leave your husband to be with Christian Bale? We want to
No.
squash any rumors.
What about Jason Momoa from earlier?
No, never. But
Did-
I
did
will
he-
say, looking into his eyes was caught me off guard for a hot second, though.
Poor Brett.
Did he wear special contacts to make his eyes pale blue for his upcoming film? Is that why you're taken aback by his eyes?
Oh my gosh!
How
I
did-
tell you though, he was really good in that movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet.
It's coming out on Netflix soon, I think.
I think it either just came out or maybe it's this week. Yeah.
How did that happen? How did you end up connecting on the red carpet there? That was with Screen Rant?
That was with Screen Rant. Yeah, Netflix actually messaged me and said, "Hey, we want to send you to do the red carpet, and if you could do it for Screen Rant, that would be great." Which I understand for them; they're going to get more eyeballs on their stuff, so that makes sense. And I was like, "Sure." And I reached out to my person at Screen Rant and was like, "Hey, I can do this for Mama's Geeky, but if you want, I can do it for Screen Rant." And they were like, "Yes, please do." And they sent me with the nice thing when I work with Screen Rant is they send me with a cameraman also,
Ooh.
so I don't have to worry about that side of it.
Nice.
And I don't have to edit it.
Ooh.
They just do everything themselves, which is great.
That's wild. How many have you done this before with Screen Rant? Or is this
I
like
did it for Hellraiser for Screen Rant.
Oh hell yeah!
awesome?
I like that new
Actually,
Hellraiser
yeah.
movie.
It was good. I liked it a lot. So that was actually September, I think. I did that, and then now just did this one. But hopefully there'll be more opportunities because I love that stuff. That's what I love about this job is the interviews, and I don't know. I enjoy it.
You're good at
Yeah,
it.
getting out there.
You're good at
Oh,
it.
thanks.
You just have an
appreciate that.
This isn't going to be the brown nose mama geeky segment, but like your enthusiasm comes through in everything that you do, and like I think that's really, paying dividends now that you're out there. Like people get to feed off that energy that you're putting out there into the world, and I think that's why you're getting people like Christian Bale to respond. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, thank you.
So-
Yeah, he was a good one, and then Jonathan Majors was another really cool one.
Oh, yeah.
recently, and I asked him about Kang, so that was exciting.
Jonathan Winters.
Major.
Oh, Majors.
Evan, what kind of a
Kang,
store do you
Kang
run
the
here?
Conqueror.
I'm very excited. There's a new Kang book that came out this week. What was your interview with him? You said you were able to talk a little bit about MCU stuff, or not
Well,
really?
I tried to. So it was for Devotion, which is, I don't know why it came out the same year as Top Gun Maverick, because it's very similar-esque, but
Oh, yeah.
it was good. But I got to talk to him about that. And then at the very end, as my time was wrapping, because you get 5 minutes, and he's paired with Glenn Powell, which was also amazing, by the way.
Colin
Which had
Powell?
Two people, Glenn Powell.
Oh, okay.
Glenn Close.
So you get two.
Oh,
you get
jeez.
two people for 5 minutes. You
That's
basically
tough.
get 2 questions. It's
Yeah.
But at the end, I said, "What can you tell us about Kang?" And all he would say is, "Kang is conquering." But he said it in like a Kang voice, and it was really cool. So
Stratter.
He did a great job in Lovecraft Country too.
yes,
That
he
was
really good.
Yeah, I'm impressed with his stuff.
What's
Yeah, he's very
beyond
talented.
beyond moving to California? What's the biggest thing, most positive thing that's happened to you in 2022?
I mean, actually, you know what? Brett will kill me for saying this, but there was 1 month. I was so excited. I made it the same amount as Brett. Actually, I made like $50 more, but we don't talk about that. And that was like, okay, that's justified that I came out here, you know?
Definitely.
I thought you were going to say the night we went bowling, but that's okay.
That was fun too. Hey, you guys have watched my videos recently, but you know, I have my card behind me in my videos.
Yeah?
To the side.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll have to look for that.
yeah.
I know, I do.
That'll be my most viewed piece of artwork.
It
I
will
think.
be, yeah.
Do we have any, Martin? Do you have any final words for Tessa?
No, I still just hate her for having 80-degree Christmas. Still
Hey,
bitter.
hey, we had 50-degree December 29th,
That is
Martin.
true.
That's
Oh,
a big
that's
deal.
good.
That's a big deal out here in Oswego, New York.
No, I'm just
I
having
know,
fun
I
seeing all your
remember.
posts and stuff.
Oh, but I miss you guys. I miss all of you.
We miss you too, and we're glad we could kind of catch up for a moment here. Again, we're doing 2020 in review, and you were a big part of or 2022. I keep saying 2020 like
do,
I'm
you
living
do.
2 years in the past.
Well, you are.
Please don't. We don't need to relive.
I know. I'm still traumatized from that.
And when Screen Rant gets the budget, they can fly everyone out here, and we can just walk down a red carpet that's in a random abandoned building.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's perfect.
All right, Tessa. Thank you so much.
Take
all
care.
right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Adios.
Happy New Year.
You too.
We talked to Tessa.
Don't like
All
her.
right.
Yeah, that was pretty
Drop
good.
my volume back down here. Oh,
Bring that volume down.
bass, treble, and bass. So,
Look
yeah,
at this beautiful face.
Let's go to the document cam.
Oh yeah, well, now they moved it right.
What are you working on?
This is just like a muscle guy in a space suit. And he's just muscling it out in that space suit.
Muscling it out.
You know,
That's it's also called shaking hands with the president, Martin.
what is even?
We saw Batman in March with Tessa. Actually,
Oh yeah, that's right.
did we like Batman? That was a good movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed that movie actually quite a bit. I liked the he's a detective aspect of it.
Yes.
He does not need a humidifier.
No,
That Batman breathes very well
Oh,
with the
gotcha.
moisture in the
Gotcha.
air.
Yes.
Gotcha.
because it was the wettest Batman movie.
Yes,
yes.
it was.
Yes.
And then we also did our Mama's Geeky movie. Actually, I should have talked about that when we saw Fantastic
I don't think we
Beasts,
should have talked about that.
Beasts.
which we're big Harry Potter fans here.
Yes,
Who
I've
is?
seen one Harry Potter World movie, and it was that one.
I've never seen any Harry Potter. Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
Harry
yeah,
Potter movie
yeah.
I've ever seen too. And
Completely lost. Had no clue what was going on for like the first 45 minutes until a nice lady on screen decided to give us some exposition.
how did that come to be, Martin? Do you remember the story with that?
Is that a Sony production?
I believe so.
I don't know.
Sony.
They got a hold of Tessa.
no, it was Warner Brothers.
Was it Warner Brothers? Yeah, Warner
Yeah.
Brothers. Okay. They got a hold. I have no idea who owns the property. Wait, why did you fact check me?
It was
Rude.
Sony.
No fact check.
We don't fact check on this show.
Yeah, Sony got a hold of her and said we'd like to do a screening. She'd done a couple others for them where they just buy out the Oswego one of the screens, and then they wanted to have her just invite some people to come along. So we offered to help her, and so we got to go see our first Harry Potter movie. High five, Evan.
Yeah, I read the first book in college, and my wife watched the last movie. So between both of us, I think we
got it.
understand totally what it's all about.
I love how you always have the microphone right in front of your face.
Me?
Yes.
You just need Lucy to read the middle book, and you're all set.
Because I'm hanging 10, Evan. I'm doing this for superior audio quality.
It is good.
Plus, people don't need to see my face, right?
Well, they're looking at my ugly face. At least you're kind of handsome, classically handsome. I'm more like classically gross. Coffee and comics in March. We did that event, Coffees and Comics. What was that?
We sat next to each other and talked about comics with people, and they looked through the things and they said, "Oh, this is a really good issue." They already have
I
it.
already have
Pictures
it.
we're painting with this year in review, I can almost see every single little detail coming right back to life.
Oh,
But you know what's funny about that
Jonathan
show?
wrote a book.
I posted a picture of myself behind the table. That was one of my most engaged with on social media photos of the year.
See, so you should get that microphone out of your face. People want to see you sitting.
At a table.
But
the
the
table.
actual engagement with real people at the event was next to nothing.
yeah.
Well, you're pretty intimidating.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, I am pretty
it
scary.
takes a while to
I'm
get
terrifying.
used to just the intensity that comes off of you.
Yes. I'm very judgy.
Michael Callie, what did you do in January, February, March?
Well,
Get on your microphone.
I didn't do a whole lot, but we can circle back to. Thanks, Martin.
problem,
We can
it's
circle
helping.
back to Harry Potter in a second here, or we can circle back to Harry Potter. I've only ever played the video games, so
There are Harry Potter video games?
Harry Potter. So the specifically the Chamber of Secrets video game for the GameCube is very good. If anyone's into retro gaming, I would say it's better than any other Harry Potter movie I've watched.
Harry
'cause-
Potter and the Chamber of Commerce. Got it.
Yeah, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Commerce. But you have to get it for the GameCube because I don't know if it translated well to the PlayStation or any of those other consoles that don't exist anymore. So, good luck with that.
It's funny. The only gaming I'd be interested in now is what would be considered retro gaming. Because I'm like, it's like, what was the last game I played? Oh, it was back in 2000.
Well, Evan
Yeah,
and I
I'd
were
play that
talking
one.
about Maximum Carnage.
Oh, yeah.
because I still have a copy of that for some reason.
Interesting.
The game is older than me, but I own it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wow.
gotta get it. You're young.
I'm so ancient.
No,
Lucas
Oh.
2.
What an exciting January, February, March, first quarter of 2020, whatever year it is.
My birthday was in March.
Oh, what about how was your birthday?
I have no idea. Don't
Okay,
remember.
Very good.
No recollection at all.
I think I wished you a happy birthday.
Probably. Seems like something you would do.
I'm sure Teresa wished you happy birthday and then reminded me to as well.
Probably.
Because that's what she does. She makes me seem like a normal, kind person.
Judgmental.
In April, we went to Rice. What is Rice, Aaron? For the viewers at home.
It's a carbohydrate. It's like it's usually pretty short. It
like it
It can be
fried.
steamed. It
I like
can
it
be
fried.
it can be fried.
With some vegetables.
Yeah, there's a stir fry. It's a common dish that's usually used with rice. People seem to like that. Some veggies, some chicken. Whatever meat and protein and veggies you want to put together pairs really well with rice. Actually,
What is Rice?
it's actually the Rochester Independent Comics Expo, which is kind of like an SPX or a TCAF on a more local level for
How
Western
many
and Western and Central New York.
is it?
SPFs,
How many
it's
SPFs?
about 60 FPS,
Okay.
so it's only you need to reapply it after an hour
All right.
if you're going to
Safety.
be in direct sunlight. So just
What are you,
to-
a lifeguard?
Cancer.
I was a lifeguard. Yeah, that's probably what's going to get me in the end, Martin. is being a lifeguard.
No, I think it's
Oh,
Peggy Bundy's
man.
going to get you.
Maybe.
We've got some comments in the chat here. Football MM. I'm not sure who that is. She's so geeky. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Pots. And then we went to Teresa. Harry Potter and the Chamber Pot. He's full of
That's
doo-doo.
He's doo-doo.
Then there's a Cecilia. We're not sure who that is. Hey, me too, bestie. Are you a Pisces or what? And then there's Peanut Cyclone. Is that right? Peanut Cylon?
Cylon.
Thank you. Moaning Myrtle's favorite chamber. Not sure what that is.
Oh wow.
James Norse saying hello. Dead Gravy, who want at least 120 frames per second. So a lot going on there. But what is
Frames per second and also FPS.
Yes.
120 frames. So it's going to be in slow motion, or it's like that. That would be so fluid. How fluid are like live action movies?
I'd also like 1,000 IBS.
Oh,
Wow.
you might. I'm not going there.
Oh, wait for later.
Let's talk about the chamber pot. Ew.
Rice, Independent Comics Expo. Who did we meet at Rice?
Oh, we met Nigel Carrington
Kevin Delgado.
and Kevin Delgado.
Nigel Harrington.
Oh, you did the opposite.
No.
Yeah.
I did what I wanted to do.
And they came and did a signing. We also met Jackie Davis and Dave
Jackie
Chisholm
Davis.
and
Dave
several,
Chisholm.
several other
Jackie Chan?
great local folks.
Clayton Coles.
Yeah, Clayton Coles, who letters like everything, which is
Jinx.
wild to get a chance to chat with him. And because of him, I've been upping my lettering game and my own stuff too. I bought some typefaces from Nate Picos, who was a longtime letterer on Savage Dragon. Am I wrong?
He did a couple books. I think
Couple things.
he runs Blambot, which is
Great
the
typefaces.
font factory that he produces.
A lot of them are free for indie folks. So
you told me that. That's cool.
yeah, so if you're out there making comics and you can't find any good free ones, go to blambot.com. I wish I was sponsoring me, but
Not sponsored.
yeah, but I've really been enjoying using those. It really punches it up. It makes the characters feel alive. When you have good lettering, that dialogue really steps up, and it feels more like a script.
Martin, tell us about Lucas being the Employee of the Month in April.
Well, we had an employee of the month, and it was Lucas, Lucas, not
You-
the Lucas you all are thinking of. It was a different
We
Lucas.
spelled
George Lucas.
George and you spelled his name wrong.
No, I spelled it right. That's how it should be spelled. His parents spelled
And
it
his
wrong.
aunt or grandmother commented.
Yeah, yeah. Then I felt bad because it was supposed to be. It was an April Fool's joke Lucas and I were doing,
Oh, that's great.
but
though.
nobody got it because the joke is Lucas would never be employee of the month.
Free Comic Book Day in May.
Ugh.
May already? This year is flying by.
I skipped PAX because I don't want to talk about PAX. It
Why
was just
not?
Joe and Alex. Alex can snore so loud.
Yes.
That was the biggest,
almost as loud as me.
The biggest takeaway from PAX was the earth-shattering snores that Alex.
I heard
Dexter
people
produces.
took cover underneath a table or something.
I cried.
Did you?
The first night I cried.
You just wept.
Yeah. Oh, you couldn't hear it because the room was so loud.
Not even here to defend himself.
But I wept. So anyway, Free Comic Book Day. What do we do for that?
Well, I had COVID.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did have COVID for Free Comic Book
I
Day.
finally got it.
Disgusting.
I finally got the COVID. I think it was because I had clay projects and I was having the kids put their unused clay back into the group bag.
I
That's
think
the
you're just hanging out with dirty people is what happened.
well.
You were in one of those COVID houses, licking things.
Free
Well, you
Comic
know.
Book Day was a good event. We did well.
I don't
right?
remember it.
I don't remember either, dude.
I don't-
It's funny
it's-
going through the year
yeah.
in review and I go, I don't remember any
Yep.
of this.
I don't remember because
I
I
was
was.
there.
You don't remember
Yeah,
because I
don't.
wasn't there.
I really don't.
You don't remember because I wasn't there.
So that was a
Wait,
big
were you there this year, or did you skip it like last year?
Free Comic Book Day was a big success, is what we're
Huge
trying to
success.
say.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
It's a
didn't
very,
sunburn
it's a
this
very like intense, tiring day because you are seeing so many people and having to be nice to everybody, which goes against everybody's grain here except for Michael. But
I get along with people, kind of.
no, you don't. You like to you shove people.
Dude, shut
and-
up. I get along with people.
Okay, just wait me.
Michael, how was Free Comic Book Day for you?
I moved a lot of long boxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
my
yes.
favorite job. I spend a lot of time outside, which is always nice too.
Because you burn.
I did not get sunburnt this year.
Oh, good.
That's my biggest accomplishment, I think, because the year prior, I turned into a lobster. That's really the easiest way to
Did you bring some
explain it.
SPF or the shade was more on your side?
Yes.
Both.
We did do something in April or something earlier in the year, right? No, I know what I'm thinking of now. Never mind. I'll talk
Okay.
about it later.
All right. Well, we met Jeffrey Lewis in May.
Oh yeah.
What was that like? For the viewers at home.
What was it like for the viewers at home who watched that?
No, for the
That was not televised.
Explain
Oh, it was
to the viewers
televised,
at
yeah.
home.
Oh,
Explain to
I'm
the
so
viewers at
confused.
home who Jeffrey Lewis is.
He's a musician and a cartoonist who's been independent for quite a while. Put out many albums, put out many comics. It distributed, not printed through Fantagraphics, but there's part of the Fantagraphics is distribution. Statics is his new book. Very very personable guy. Very very talkative about comics. I could see at the beginning he wasn't quite sure what to make of us.
We won him over.
Yeah. I think that was a turning point for our type of interviews. It certainly was confidence building for me. I think
Fooled him again.
to bring him in and then maybe it's like, oh, so who'd win in a fight, Spider-Man or the Hulk? But instead, it's just like we're going into deep dives on what Beast. There was some issue of X-Men with Beast and all that stuff. And
I think that I went into the
Eric wasn't Eric Larson.
Yeah, it was a Spider-Man 15 with Beast. But then like the
Possibilities of cartooning.
Love and Rockets.
Oh, yeah.
All sorts of. We went really deep into it.
Yeah,
We
you
really
did.
went deep.
Yeah,
deep.
we could have kept talking to him
Speaking-
for quite a while, but he was very generous with his time.
Speaking
So-
of going in deep, Teresa says Aaron and Alex should share a room and have a snoring contest.
Mm-hmm.
It's no contest. There's.
Have you
there's-
slept with both of them? And you
Yeah,
can
I've
say
slept
that?
with
Okay.
both of them.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it's true.
Are you Lucy's mother?
We slept together at my parents' house
Oh yeah, you
in
did.
separate rooms together, and then I slept next to Alex at PAX, and there's no contests. Alex wins, hands down.
Hands down, where?
That's.
Oh my god.
We also saw Doctor Strange in May. Tell us.
Did we?
about-
We all saw that together, right?
Mm-mm.
We were all there. No.
Who
I
didn't
was
go?
not. I was not. I saw Doctor Strange at my own or on my own.
Me
Nice.
too.
Good. Both
Same
of you.
with, same with Batman.
I had
saw
the
that one on my
COVID
own.
when everybody went to go see Doctor Strange. It was
Well, you didn't want to see it anyway.
it was probably the Marvel movie I was looking forward to the most out of all
we
of
know,
them
we
that
know.
have come out. Yeah.
And it was just ruined by that ice cream song. Hated that.
That did not bother me at all. Maybe I'm
worst,
just
hands on the worst podcast I think we ever did. It was just so train wrecky.
I was a little mad. That I kept getting stepped on and things were getting negative about my doctor because I thought it was a very good movie.
I did too.
It's one of the ones that I go back and rewatch still on Disney
very
Plus.
But I hated it. But it's one of my top 5 favorites. But I hated it.
No, it was 100% one of my favorites, and I think it being so controversial with the Scarlet Witch being the villain of it. I think that's part of what makes
Spoilers all over the
I think
place.
that's part of what makes a good movie is when it goes in directions you don't expect.
Right.
You know, so and all the Sam Raimi isms of it I loved.
Yeah.
But another spoiler alert. The only thing I really didn't like was I mean you only have the characters there for a moment, but man, they really did not do Black Bolt any justice.
They did not.
In that because he's such a cool character, and they just I don't know. That's my one. It's
He
kinda-
barely got any lines.
Yeah. I loved
good.
that Black Bolt sequence, though. Let's just
Yeah.
say
It's
that.
a great sequence, but it should have happened to a different character.
Yeah.
In the chat, Hot Guy's birthday is in May too. Not sure who Hot Guy is. Jonathan Legoman, LOL. Still don't remember the ice cream song. Jonathan, you missed us goofing on you earlier, so I think we're glad that you're here right now, and we missed the. I don't even know what we said earlier, but we're like,
can
I
plug-
didn't-
can
I
plug
didn't
his
say
book later.
anything.
I read it pretty recently.
yeah.
I'm the white meat baby face of this. Well, except for Michael, because he's also along there with me. Do you know what that term?
Nope.
Well, it's I know a little bit about wrestling. Not that I'm a huge wrestling fan, but that's like the good guy of the show
Oh,
that is
yeah.
always going to
Yep.
say good, positive things and be you could trust them because they're always going to do the right thing.
Martin's a heel.
Unlike these two, yeah,
I'm always the heel
of the bread loaf.
of the bread loaf. Doctor Strange, Jeffrey Lewis, Free Comic Book Day, we don't remember. And in June, we became friends with one of the Johns from John and John's.
That's wonderful.
Maybe both of the Johns.
Mostly just the one.
Mostly
We're not
just-
going to say which one.
Yeah, we'll let the Johns fight that out.
But I just can't stand people with long hair.
They're listening intently. Long hair.
But yeah, that was we did what did we do? We met the John and Johns. They opened up the bike shop, skate shop, and we have several customers that are kind of we're shopping both stores.
Jacob Boys.
Yeah, Jacob Ice, Michael, the Magic Card guy, a few people. So we finally got over there and met them, and were able to kind of parlay that into. We did an event with them in July, where we did the comic shop, John and John's crossover
In July.
in July, which was fun. It was fun to hang out at the bike shop. Martin had a lot of fun hanging out here, like always. You could see the excitement on Martin's face.
The joy.
How excited he was to hang out here just on another Saturday.
I
But,
hurt myself that day.
Did you? You hurt yourself like most
Well,
weeks.
because this is what I was going to allude to earlier, because that was the day that Tyler Rigby was here helping out and had to move every single long box by himself back in, and I took pity on him. I went to help him, and that was stupid on my part because I'm old and frail.
Heavy Face Bear. I thought it was a good movie, but it had a similar feel to it, like when you read a comic book and realize that something important happened in a crossover between the issue you're reading and the last issue you read, so now that you feel like you're missing something.
I can agree there because I didn't watch WandaVision.
I didn't either, but I just...
WandaVision?
No, I don't watch like any of the Marvel TV shows.
You should watch
Moon Knight. I
WandaVision.
love Moon Knight, and I've only made it through 3 episodes of Moon Knight.
Why is Aaron hiding behind the mic?
That is
Jonathan, I don't
hilarious.
know. I brought that up about 20 minutes
That is
ago.
so funny. I saw that.
He is drawing.
I'm doing some drawings.
His name is Simon. Peanut Cylon. Martin always exudes excitement. This is very true.
It's immensely true.
Waldo. Let's talk. We're in July now. Let's talk Waldo. Martin,
Waldo.
where's Waldo?
He is in the kids section on top of the shelf in between the 2 posters.
Good enough. Tell us about the Waldo event. That was actually really good.
He's
We love the Waldo event that's put on Rivers End Bookstore. They spearhead this. They get, I think, 25 local businesses together, and there are Waldos hidden in each of these businesses, and there is a, what do they call it? A
competition?
passport
Passport.
that has each of the businesses, and people have to go to each one. They get a stamp, and then at the end, they get special rewards and prizes. It's aimed mostly for children, but a really great event, brings the community together. Love it. It's fun every time we do it.
I had a really good time.
He didn't believe me.
I didn't. I still don't. No, I believe you. I was talking with Emil the other day.
Yes.
They want to do some kind of event in March, and I said I will do whatever they want to do because I feel like they're very professional in how they handle things and whatever.
Yeah, I like that. As long as it's not March 25th, because that's rice.
Heavy Face Bear. Aaron's Spider-Man drawing makes me wonder if his spider sense goes off when he has diarrhea.
Why would Why would Spider-Man spider sense go off when Aaron has diarrhea? It doesn't even make sense.
Because it's a danger for everyone else.
It does not make sense.
Oh boy.
Hey, come on, we're keeping it pretty highbrow today.
Yeah.
Diarrhea.
Oh, in August we did some comic strips.
In a fashion that's the opposite of what Rivers End would do.
Yes, very very low follow through there. But
Wagon, no wheels.
We did
Just
comic
gone.
strips. We also interviewed Nick Cognetti. Aaron, tell the viewers at home who Nick Cognetti is.
He's an artist and writer, cartoonist living in Arizona, who has done Spirit of
Did you bring
Shadows
this
with,
prop on
with a writer.
purpose? Very good.
Oh, wow. Get that closer to the mic.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a star guy. There you go. Can you pass that
But,
along to Evan?
Yes, I can.
So he's done a book
Right over
called
all the
Pink Lemonade.
expensive audio equipment.
Got picked up
Gotta
by
trust me.
got picked up by Oni Press, and issue 4 just came out
He's so good.
yesterday.
Some
Um,
of his layouts and stuff are just so crazy amazing.
Yeah, a very, very. If anybody deserves to succeed in the world of comics, it's this guy. He's got a very, very positive attitude. His spirit comes through in the comic pages. He leaves everything on the page. You know.
I'm glad I cut the camera back over you to watch you fumble with
Did
this.
you get it? Okay, good.
Yeah, Nick Cognetti.
And kind enough to spend some time with us doing a short interview. Do you want me to do this sideways? Would you prefer it if I did it that way?
Well, I think you can see your face now. I mean,
Because I used to get in trouble for it being like it's too far over here.
no,
but
just
now
like
it's-
talking a little bit of an. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Joe
It didn't bother me.
What did he send?
But yeah, I really like his stuff. He's a super nice guy. He actually drew Wesley the Robot for an Indie Comics team up
to pick
thing.
lemonade or wash
2 years ago.
Lemonade. Huh.
I'm
What?
not saying on air, but check your comic shop chat.
I don't want to know.
Okay,
Is it good or bad?
it's bad.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm okay. Total sidebar.
Sorry.
Wrong. Okay, let's go back in time here. Diarrhea. We talked about that.
Yes.
Wrong type of danger, I think. Heavy Face Bear. If Spider-Man spider sense goes off when he is in Spider-Man. What? If Spider-Man spider sense goes off when he is in Spider-Man has diarrhea.
I don't understand.
Thank you for the amazing ASMR. What is it? Should I really read this?
I don't want to read it out. I just look at it, yeah. But don't
Okay.
say anything
In the
else.
All right.
chat? I'm not seeing anything in there.
No,
in
comic shop,
The
comic
comic
shop
shop chat.
Don't worry, Aaron. I'm not in it either.
Go. Keep talking.
I like Nick
I would-
Cognetti.
I would hate to have 2 more people in that chat.
Let's,
I think
I know, but you're the winner, Evan. Chicken dinner for you.
I think everybody should buy
Chicken
Pink
dinners.
Lemonade.
everyone should buy Pink
Oh.
Lemonade.
I did.
Well, the comic book by Nick
comic,
Cognetti as
yep.
well. We need to make that a success for him. But I was honored to have one of my characters drawn an Indie Comics team up a couple years ago too. By him.
I feel so bad.
I know.
I feel so bad.
This chat that we're not aware of is
Yeah.
trying to drag the rest of the cast down.
Something is going on.
There is diarrhea everywhere in the chat that you got.
Is this from this guy?
Yeah,
Let's go into the
definitely.
document cam.
You know what? Do you have a brown marker?
Can you make an explosive duty element?
I don't. I drew this with no reference.
And then put
straight with the- straight with
2022
the marker.
underneath the
Yeah.
the
I
picture.
don't.
Yes, there you go.
I don't really want to ruin this because I think this is pretty good.
It's
for
actually,
no
it's
reference.
actually very
excellent.
good.
Well,
It's
you already
actually
ruined the
very
piece of paper. You might as well just keep going.
I'm a #1 fan over here.
Aaron,
Sucks.
Well, at least he knows I exist.
good.
I do.
Excellent camera work. Oh my God, the drama. I'm sorry we can't get into the drama that's unfolding.
But we can get into this great lunchbox
I
featuring
love that.
Wolverine
I don't think we
and
would
some
fit.
John Buscema artwork on the side. Wow. Beverage container inside. You're watching the Comic
Is it
Shop
December yet?
Sale Network. December. You want
It's
to
been,
wish?
it's been a long December.
You want to wish 2023
There's
away?
reason to believe it's going to get worse.
It's the freezing to
I
believe.
thought you were going to go into the Counting Crows song there. For
It
a
was
second.
what I was referencing.
Thank you. No
problem.
I got that.
That's wonderful.
Pink Lemonade.
It's
we
a
said,
gas.
We said bye bye to Mama's Geeky in August too. We just
Yes.
talked to Mama's Geeky
and we
earlier
bowled,
today.
bowled with her and her family.
We bowled with her and her family. We went to the.
Rooftop.
Went to the rooftop.
I'm just going to point upwards and hope somebody understands what I'm talking about. The rooftop lounge. That was
Well,
very
some of
nice.
us did.
Some of us.
Some of us had better things to
It's a
do,
good
right,
Spider-Man.
Michael?
It just
Yep.
he
Some
looks
of
like
us
he
had-
just realized
some
he
of
has
us
to
had a
take a.
girlfriend.
Well, you know what? To fully enhance the danger, I think we know what we need to
A
add.
little Spidey sense. There it is. 2022. Full of Spidey poo.
And then we'll do a little signature there.
Aaron has transcended the use of art references. That he has.
Well, I'd like to use them, but I don't need them. I just like them.
September. We're in September now. I really got into She-Hulk. I was a She-Hulk
I like She-Hulk too.
fangirl for a minute. Martin, for the viewers at home, tell them what She-Hulk was.
Basically, a bunch of uppity broads got together and decided to emasculate the Hulk and created this out of nowhere character. Like, they should have just sent the Hulk to law school. It would have made more sense. I don't know why they did this. Worst show ever. Hated it. Wasn't even funny.
This is Troll Martin. But it partially was a legal reason for the creation in the
Yep.
in the 70s to create She-Hulk because the Incredible Hulk TV show was so popular, and they had the same production company I believe did Bionic Man, and then they did Bionic Woman, and had great success with it. So they were, if Marvel did not make a She-Hulk or a female Hulk,
Someone else could.
So
More of that in our Hulk podcast from some point last year.
Yeah, Jennifer Walters, and then eventually
What was the name that you used? It wasn't Jennifer Walters. It was
Jessica Walters,
Jessica,
the
yeah.
mother from Arrested
Rest in
Development.
peace. She
Also,
died. I think she passed away. Was it
did.
this
yeah,
year?
she
or
did.
was it-
Yeah.
passed
Oh,
away
we'll
this
we'll
year.
get to the deaths.
we wanna
you
go
wor-
on the death
don't
list,
you worry.
Do we
Mark.
want to go right to the
But no,
death?
She-Hulk was a wonderful comedy drama.
I had a lot of fun with it.
I thought it was just a blast through all but one episode, and I loved the ending.
I
so.
loved all the stuff. And
the
spoiler
wedding. The
alert,
wedding episode isn't that good.
I liked it.
would.
There's not a single episode I didn't like. And I loved seeing Charlie Cox show up as Daredevil again.
Oh yeah.
That was a highlight for me.
James Norris board game event in August. I think that was September, which I have down here. I hate the She-Hill show. Okay, what the She-Hulk? That Cecilia says that.
She-Hill?
She-Hill was not a good show.
Wait, does that mean there's a he hill?
Yes.
There's a she hill and a he hill.
It's a sequel to Benny Hill.
Dead Gravy.
It's a She-Hulk.
Dead Gravy. All I have to say is Megan the Stallion. She's the lady with the big rear end. Peanut Cylon. No. Just not the Megan the Stallion. Hank Hill. Charlie Cox crushed it.
No.
Hank Hill?
I think that She-Hulk crushed it.
Fanfare.
You bring up a good point.
Fanfare. We went to Fanfare again in September.
Do they have
Oh,
any
in
horns?
Fulton Fanfare.
Fulton Fanfare.
They have any horns there? They're playing any fanfares?
Yes.
Like fanfare for the common
I
man?
bet they did. They should do that every time someone walked into the building. They should have like the big trumpet.
I'll talk to what's her name?
Erin?
Yes, Erin. Thank you, Erin.
problem.
Oh my gosh, I should know her name. I'm sorry. Who's the husband?
Aaron's husband, Mr. Aaron.
Mr. Lee. Yes.
No.
What?
Huh?
Diarrhea. everywhere.
Fanfare.
I'm on
We
the
did-
show. I can't even follow it.
We did fanfare in Fulton where we brought some comics out. We had a game room that we sponsored.
Did you have fun at Fulton Fanfare?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
It was
Fantastic.
It was
Fantastic.
Okay. It was okay. We met some cool people. I don't think we sold much, but it was fanfare. Let's go back to Martin. Let's go back to all the people who died this year.
Oh God.
All right, let's bring this up.
Nice. So
Okay.
good.
So is this printout you gave me here?
Yeah, so a lot of people died this year. I guess a lot of people die every year, but
That's true.
we wanted to acknowledge some of the comic people who passed away this year because there were
Yeah, there's a lot.
a lot of really good artists and writers who died and passed away.
Didn't
And-
highlight
and
any
both.
of them
Nope, not at all. You got to go through the sheet and look.
though. February, Brian Augustine, Flash,
Crimson.
yes. Oh yeah, that's right. Any ones I can't pronounce, I'm just gonna pass the sheet right over to Michael.
Yep.
Thanks. Oh, is that why I have this one?
Yep, in case you see something I'm missing as I'm skimming this real quick. Yeah, so a lot of dead people so far. I've listed one.
So many you can list one.
Neil Adams. He's
Yeah.
known for his Muhammad Ali book. With
Yes.
Who did that guest star?
Superb man.
Superb Man
Yes.
and
Doing the pre-reboot X-Men stuff. Doing some of the most dynamic stuff in it, and Batman.
and then less than a month
Oh,
later,
did I
George
just-
Perez passed away.
Did the camera just walk up there?
After a long battle with
Uh-oh.
cancer, I believe.
Yeah.
You're
Plus-
still good.
Fairly long battle, if I'm
Yeah,
remembering
plus
correctly. Like
some
almost a
other
year.
he had some other health problems as well that were long term that had stopped him from doing a lot of work.
Yeah, and but one, I mean, as much of a silver lining as there can be, he knew it was coming, so he was able to kind of do a tour and reconnect, and
Everyone was able to fans were able to reach out to
okay.
him.
Our
and,
camera's back. All right. Sorry.
But yeah, the DC just did what was that?
It
Was it
one
Dark
of-
Crisis?
It was one of the Dark
Tribute
Crisis. They did
cover.
With the George Perez
Yeah,
cover was
it was
really
really
nice.
good.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
We also lost Tim Sale,
Ugh.
known for his color books and Batman: Long Halloween, Dark Victory, the Superman for All Seasons.
one of the best stylists
Yeah.
in comics. Period.
It's got like Darwin Cook. It looks something you can instantly recognize as being that. Alan Grant passed away.
From Jurassic Park.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Dr. Ellen Grant.
Got too close to the Brontosaurus.
Ron Zimmerman,
What did he do?
Spider-Man, Punisher, Captain Marvel, Rawhide Kid.
Name's familiar, but
yeah,
yeah.
probably 90s.
Tom Palmer.
Tom Palmer
Yep.
into everything, right?
That is that's sad. Gene Colan's best inker.
Did he pencil anything?
He did.
He must have.
He did a little bit. He wasn't primarily known as that, but he could do that. But he was just
A lot of French
a
people
force
died.
inking.
Yeah, for the anime fans out there, Kazuki Takahashi.
Get on
the
that
cover
microphone,
artist
let him know.
behind Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah.
You need me to say
Scream
it
his
again?
name.
So Kazuki Takahashi, the manga artist responsible for Yu-Gi-Oh, passed away
good.
this year. I think that's the only name that you missed on this one that I know anything about, Martin.
Kevin O'Neill.
Oh yeah, that's another bad one. There's got to be a collection of martial law out there, right?
I don't know. It could be like the Mobius thing we were talking about yesterday.
Where-
Where it's something that should obviously be reprinted. That's not.
Because I've seen some of the martial law stuff. It looks great. I would love to read that.
And
stuff.
on November 9th, this guy died.
November 9th. Carlos Pacheco.
Oh
Is that how you
yeah.
say it? Good.
Oh, did he get it? That was a good move. Very
I
sneaky
know because
move.
neither of
Martin.
us could.
We don't know how to pronounce
I
his
don't
last name,
know.
to be
I
honest.
think
was
you,
a guess.
I think you said it right.
I think you said it right too. That sounds.
I mean, I've had the wrong pronunciation in my name in my brain for his name since the '90s. I think it was. I think in my head I always said Pacheco,
Yeah,
but
me too.
Pacheco actually sounds like how it's supposed to be.
And the most recent.
You've
death-
earned your spot at the podcast
The
table
most,
with that
yeah,
one.
the
Very
most
good.
recent and
Well,
most
it's funny. I
important-
guess I could joke later too. The most recent death is
Kevin Conroy.
our Batman.
Yeah, which wasn't on the list of comic people, but like needs to be acknowledged. Yeah, to Kevin Conroy,
Yeah,
the voice
Batman.
of Batman. Cheers, Pink Lemonade.
On sale now.
Oh boy.
Okay, I think that was the deaths.
So everybody died this year. So
now,
that's good.
were any comic creators born this year?
Yeah, Martin or Aaron, you're going to go over comic births. So any
Uh,
creators that were born this year?
I mean, maybe Lucy will have some interest in comics. I hope. But I know, what's his name? Tom Lake, who's another one of the organizers and people for Rice, Rochester Independent Comics Expo. He and his daughter both do. They do a comic together where like she comes up with ideas and he kind of like helps her execute those ideas.
He exploits her talent.
Cat and Heart, I think. I bought all of the
Sounds right.
trade or not trades, but all the zines. So hopefully someday Lucy will want to do something like that with me. That'd be cool.
Now, what are we going to talk about after births?
Afterbirth?
Is it the latest? The latest.
In October, we had the
Event.
30th anniversary of the Comic Shop podcast and sale. Michael, tell us
We've been-
about the 30th anniversary podcast.
I've been doing the podcast for 30 years.
30
Yeah,
years.
can you believe
30
it?
years
Seems like it sometimes.
podcast.
Tell the people at home about the podcast.
30th anniversary podcast was a very, very fun time where pretty much every.
You don't have to lie.
Oh, come on. I had a great time.
It was a good
I'm
one.
speaking from personal experience here. It was really nice seeing Arlene and a lot of longtime comic shop faces all together, wishing Arlene well, celebrating 30 years at this shop.
Closing soon.
What?
Nothing. Just keep going.
Just going to keep going. I got to meet Randy. Randy was super fun.
Oh yeah, Randy.
Yep, I'd never met Randy before. A lot of the Magic guys that I missed in the half a year that I played Magic the Gathering, I got to meet a lot of them.
When Randy walked in the door, I went, oh, no. It worked out really well. He was very good. He was very well
It's
behaved.
fantastic.
He didn't punch anyone.
That's good.
Is he known for that?
Oh,
He is
violence.
horribly
Yes.
violent.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Joe Samuel's
Horrible
battered
fits.
wife syndrome. It's horrible.
Yeah. I think he killed a man.
He did.
See, that's weird. I went to school with him and I never saw any of that. So
Martin, tell us a little bit more about the 30th anniversary podcast. What did we do?
Well, it was fun watching Evan trying to get that one set up. It probably took about 3.5 years off his life. But I thought it was really good. We had a good time. Larry Miller was here.
When I asked Mark at the last minute, what should I do? And I was just hoping he would be like, good job. And he's like, rewire everything. And I was like, no.
Don't do that. But it was great getting Larry Miller, Arlene here. We had the whole peanut gallery off to the side, and it was fun. I went through the old comic shop notebooks and found
Those were really good. I forgot about that. That
yeah.
was
Yeah, they were really fun.
excellent stuff.
yeah, so much trouble there before text messaging. That's how we kept. That's how we gossiped about all of our customers and.
yes.
Peanut Cylon
Character.
says, Randizzle, faux shizzle. And Cecilia says, I was not well behaved and I got attacked and slaughtered.
Not slaughtered enough.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Once Michael gives us the second half of the down payment, we will get right on the slaughtering.
Aaron, we did
Yeah?
a signing with you in October.
yeah.
Tell us about the sign. Tell the folks at home about the signing that you and Jonathan did.
Well, there was no signing bonus. Let me tell you that much.
All right, great. That was very good. No,
Yeah, so I was back here with Jonathan Ashline, and I had a free issue. What?
Twinkie.
Yeah, I had a free issue of Wesley number 9, a 12-page preview of a 60-page of a 60-page comic. That's I'm trying my hardest to get it out by March. I was gonna say June.
Hot dog.
Yeah, it's, Showdown at Hot Dog Day, and a lot of the hot dog imagery
I
was
read it.
featured in the preview there. I relettered all of the stuff, so when it comes out, it's gonna look even better than what even the preview looked like.
Promises.
But we got a chance.
we'll be the judge of that.
Never coming out.
I've been running it I was messaging you today about it.
Yeah.
There was one page I'm drawing. It literally has 20 figures on it.
Wow.
There's 20 individual because it's like a.
They're
Jack
just
Kirby-
numbers, though.
It's a Jack Kirby.
1, 2.
It's like a Jack Kirby page where it's two characters fighting for the entire page, and it's some of my best work. But I was excited to get a chance to like chat with some folks who came in and were nice enough to listen to me talk about my comic, and some people came in and bought some books, and some people even just like gave me money just for existing and making things, which is never
Wait,
experienced.
you didn't tell me that. If we get a 50% cut.
Oh, I stole most of his money.
All right,
anyway.
good.
Yeah.
But actually, thank you to you and Jonathan, though, for helping us out there. We had some scheduling snafus and had to make some last-minute plans. come to
worked
fruition,
out-
and it worked out really
pretty well, to be honest.
And it's
There's even photographs of it in magazines.
yeah,
So.
it snowballed into like a nice little
something that caught on fire. Yeah.
in a way, right? Because my friend Tim Nekritz, who works out at SUNY Oswego, who's in charge of their social media, he's a great guy. I've known him for a long time now, probably like over 10 years, which is wild. Maybe 12. You're probably right. But was doing some
I don't know why that
stuff
was so funny.
for the media
County.
summit
Oh.
and was looking for somebody to talk to about comics going mainstream. And I can talk about that. And then I ended up having this discussion talking about work and talking about like how comics have kind of intertwined with my life and how I make comics, and I also teach comics. And ended up with a very, very flattering article.
It was a great article. It's probably one of my favorite pieces that has been done on the store. It was fun. He tied Aaron into the community and
Yeah.
comics into the community, and it was just very well put together
And
and
I-
accurate.
And I love the mentions of like the old businesses like
Yep.
Crandall's
Oh,
and
yeah,
Fred's
from
News
Mexico.
and stuff like that. In fact, I liked it so much, I asked him if I could reprint it in the collected trade. And he said as long as I put in like as previously published in Oswego County Business, something, which of course, yeah, why not?
3 pages on Aaron.
I know,
Wow,
it's
that's pretty good.
It's wild. It's wild.
It was very well written. It really was. It was a very nice tribute to you and the community, and I don't. It hit all the right notes. You know, that was awesome.
And the end was all about like support for creativity, which Evan, I think you do a lot of here too with Jonathan Ashline and Taylor Moody, and and anybody else who's out there trying to make something, which is nice. So thank you.
He's the champion of mediocrity.
Yes.
Somebody's asked.
You're welcome, guys.
November we did Kevin and Delgado and Nigel Carrington. We finally got them to come out for a signing. Aaron,
Phrasing.
tell the people at home who Kevin Delgado and Nigel Carrington are.
They are comic book creators, respectively. Nigel Carrington is from Rochester, New York, by way of what
Trinidad.
and
Trinidad.
and
Yes.
Tobago.
Well, I don't know because he just kept saying Trinidad.
Oh.
I assume that's one country, but maybe
I haven't watched the Olympics in a very
Me
long
neither.
time.
Let's-
And Kevin Delgado is a creator from Buffalo, New York, who's known for Tough Stuff, which just got released by Source Point Press. Nigel Carrington did Scarlet Ibis,
as well as hair.
as well as Hair, as well as some other stuff too. I think he's a self-publisher.
He
Yes.
is.
Yes. Both really, really nice guys, very talented guys. I knew Kevin Delgado a little bit from the Cartoonist Kayfabe group.
It's funny when we met him. Or I met him at Rice. We sat next to. We sat in between. Nigel was on the right side and Kevin was on the left or whatever. And so Aaron was sitting closer to Kevin. And I was sitting closer to Nigel. So I was talking to Nigel the whole time, and he was talking to Kevin. And about halfway through the event, I feel like all of a sudden Kevin goes to Aaron. I know who you are. Like
Yeah.
he recognized
Dun, dun,
Aaron's work from Cartoonist Kayfabe and things like that. But it was it was kind of a nice acknowledgement of like, oh, like Aaron puts this stuff out there in the world, and this random dude from Buffalo was like, yeah,
See, I'm not the
I know
only one
who
that
you are.
notices. Come on.
But anyway, we talked to both of those guys, and we got them to come in to do a signing, which was very cool.
Yeah, and I got Kevin Delgado to do a variant cover for issue 9, which was also the cover for the preview. So that's kind of the continuity between our signing and the signing that Nigel Carrington and Kevin Delgado eventually
And you got the art.
came up for. Yeah, and I have the original artwork. I'm starting to get quite a collection of original Wesley art not made by me, which is
So the good stuff.
I think I've done some okay stuff with Wesley,
Debatable.
but there was that image of you that I did, Martin.
Yeah. Just one.
No, well, there's many.
There is.
There's many, but I don't want to show you that sequence until
I know.
it's
I've been
finished
waiting
in,
for
in
like
a
a
preview.
year for this.
It has been a year.
Have you ever been to his art studio?
Aaron's.
There's just a whole wall of
It's just Martin's. It's just a shrine.
It's like a serial killer
Yes,
track.
yes.
I think I got the yarn and the push pins.
Oh
I
yeah.
actually just read your first appearance the other day.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you've just started
Wesley-
taking the
Wesley the
dive
Robot
into
issue too.
the Wesleyverse.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
December, we did comics at GJP. Aaron, you did
Did
that.
we, or did Aaron do that for us?
Aaron did it for us. I was
Thank you, sir.
I was in Nashville, I think.
And I have to
was,
thank
in Rochester.
Martin for guilting my wife to bring my daughter out
That
for
picture.
those Christmas photos, because my guilting alone was not going to cut it. I had to call in reinforcements, and it did the trick.
Good work, Martin. That was
That's what I do in nagging people.
It's a gift for all of us, really.
It is. It
that
is.
that photo of my daughter just scream crying with a big juicy tear just rolling down her cheek.
And now when people ask me how I'm feeling, that is the image that I send them. This is
Oh, yeah?
me.
See, it
perfect.
worked out for everybody.
She was still adorable in the picture too, which is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great picture. It's a great photo. That good work, Martin.
Yeah, it was nice to stand next to those comics and be like, hey, you can take one of these.
Making babies cry. I'm really good at that.
Although next year we could probably do a cardboard cutout of me with a little speech bubble. This is how you take a comic.
Take a comic.
I mean, it was nice to be there.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll go next year and put on my show. Don't worry.
Oh, was I supposed to do a show?
Yeah.
Yes, I do a whole
You
song
didn't-
and dance.
You didn't tell me about that.
Burlesque.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, wow.
tasteful.
That's why we gave you the pasties.
I never got the pasties.
Even
In
better.
the mail.
Better.
Yikes.
You'll get them soon.
Fair enough.
Then what else? I did a library thing a few weeks ago. I went to the Pulaski Middle School, High School, and
Yep.
showed some manga, and that was a good time. And that brings us to now. So what is 2023? Michael, what does 2023 look like?
He goes to the optimistic, upbeat one. Good.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
get on that
always-
get on that
yeah.
microphone and tell
You
us
gotta
what.
you gotta get me on first so y'all can crush my hopes.
Okay.
Let's see. What's 2023 going to be like? I think it's going to be a fun and exciting year. We're going to celebrate our 31st year here at the comic shop. Come hell or high water.
Wow. All right.
I'm going to make it happen.
It's just gonna be him here. It's
Yep.
gonna be like nothing else. Like he's just gonna show up one Sunday and be like, "Wait a minute, why has
Where's
no one else
everything?"
been here all week?"
Is that blood coming out of the background?
Yeah.
Drink your lemonade, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I've got everybody new pair of Nikes, and we're gonna. Oh gosh, what was that?
Matching
Nikes?
tracksuits and everything for
Yep.
this year.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No.
No.
Oh, man. I was excited for a
Martin,
second.
Martin, what is 2023 gonna look like?
Yeah, it's gonna look like something. I'm hoping that the second half of 2023 is much better than what I'm thinking the beginning will be. But here at the store, I think we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get refocused and re-energized after struggling our way across the finish line of 2022. But it's been 2022. I mean, we say how horrible it was, but I think we had a lot of fun, and I think we did a lot of good things. And I'm actually sort of encouraged going into 2023, but I'm not telling that to anybody.
I hate you so much because I'm a little encouraged heading into 2023,
Yeah.
and I don't want to think about it. I'd rather just think that like, oh, it's just going to be more ridiculously difficult, painful, frustrating. Like we've done a lot in the past 3 years. It hasn't been easy. This has
No,
been
no.
nothing what I expected it to be, and obviously, like so much of that's beyond our control. With like
Yeah.
with COVID, with the monopoly of Diamond falling apart into 15 different pieces, and there's just been so many industry things that like I don't feel like Arlene had to. I should get on the microphone. I don't think Arlene had to face, and that's not to say anything against her.
No,
it's
so
just,
much changed the second
it's
that she
just-
gave you the keys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were
dude.
like handed a soup sandwich, and you're like, ugh.
But it's like I say, like you've never experienced a normal, so it's
Right.
I know we're 3 years into this, and it's like that was
Nope.
kind of a normal month, almost. You
Yeah,
know,
but not really. It's. But yeah, I see us doing good things with our partners and our friends around the town, and yeah, I think that something good's gonna happen.
Dead Gravy, you don't have a price gun. Best pasties. I'm making a note of that. That's a brilliant comment, sir. Thank you very much. Because there's going to be a new dress code in 2023, and
It's going to really lift
Find a use for
morale.
those orange stickers.
yes.
Morale will be lifted.
Aaron, what is 2023 going to look like?
Well, in March, Wellesley number 9 will finally be released, and I'll be bringing it with me to Rice, and hopefully I'll be getting some preview issues in just to proofread and stuff, and so I'll have some of that for you guys to read. I'll probably do some stuff through.
Can I get a
Kablam.
redacted copy that blacks out anything involving me on the proof copy?
Well, it'll be done. It'll be done enough.
Can we just rip out the page?
I mean, we could, but that stuff's
Are we
printing
getting a bird?
stuff's printing on the back.
Are we getting a bird?
Are we getting a bird?
Yeah, we need something to line the bird cage, right?
I'll give you the bird.
There we go. Oh,
Oh,
Heyo.
I wasn't sure.
well,
where we're
that's
go-
never happened.
There's
before.
not even a. There's actually no. There's not a bird in the Wesley comics yet.
yet. Maybe you can add one.
Does
there-
anybody in the
there's
chat
plans
want to
for-
add anything for 2023?
Yeah, what'd
Any
you got? Well,
hopes,
yeah, well-
dreams, anything you want to discuss with us? Any questions you have for Aaron or Martin or Michael Kelly or
Just
I.
Michael.
You want to do the dot cam for those?
Yeah, we can do the dot cam.
Get a shop dog in 2023. Nope.
We blew our budget on Mike.
James Norris board games. Yeah, I mean we haven't got any board games in what it seems like probably a year, so we're overdue for that.
I feel like this has been a productive podcast for me. Look at that.
We blew our Michael.
Oh, whoa, that sounds wrong.
What?
Budget on Michael.
Yikes.
I agree.
Wow.
Where's the dog?
We don't want a
Cecilia?
shop cat in here. I'm
allergic to cats. Yeah. Evan Coy for
Yeah.
mayor 20. I'm only a small time crook. I will not be running for mayor.
Guinea pig?
Budget on Michael.
That's what it meant. We blew our budget on Michael.
Oh, I thought you meant we did something else to
thought
him.
this
and I
was
was
a
just-
family
No,
podcast.
no.
This is not what I signed up
2023.
for.
We got to save something for 2023.
Guinea pig? I'd be open to a shop guinea. I don't know if I want an animal here.
We kept a plant alive for 3 years.
Maybe a Christmas cactus?
I would do a Christmas cactus. My silent cacophony coming in Q1 2023. Yes. We're there for
Well,
it.
I was wrong about how good the year is going to be.
I also reappear in Silent Cacophony, the Jonathan Ashline series.
I did a piece of art for that too. I still don't know if I sent out the updated art, but there is an updated piece of art somewhere. I think you have it. Eventually,
You just put it on me.
They
Well,
printed
no,
it.
no,
They
it's-
printed it in the paper. It's one of our cartoons.
It's all my fault, but eventually Jonathan will get that.
Very good.
Isn't that how y'all are gonna make a baby? When a man, and a woman have a very special hug. Wait, what? LOL.
Wow.
I still need. Jonathan. I will put that on Aaron. That is his fault that he has not sent that. Actually, we're gonna draw at some point this week. I'll ship it to him then
Drawings?
when I come over.
It's what I do. I can't help myself. I have to do some drawings.
I did some drawings today too.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
Enjoy it now because he's going to be throwing it away as soon as this is over.
Was my Mr. T I drew?
I pity you full. You should send this out with an order or something.
Well, we don't get online orders anymore. That's part of the problem.
Oh,
yeah.
2022. And then I did a doodle on the back there too, I think.
Graphic fantasy.
I got a graphic fantasy comic today.
Oh, is it a reprint of
Dragon stuff.
Dragon stuff?
Oh,
Don't sound so
why
excited.
don't you show your dragon thing off?
Oh yeah, let's get
Yeah.
that dragon out.
My dragon thing?
Yeah, your dragon
Is it-
thing.
is it-
Oh.
Is it better to?
I was
to
like,
go
we can't
from
put
here?
that on the. Hey.
No one would see it.
It is. It's not very impressive. No, this is Scott Whalen. Scott
Oh, yeah?
Whalen
Who you
made
know
me
from
a-
our
a
who filled in
custom-
for us?
Custom Savage Dragon
For
figure
X-Men.
for Christmas.
Look at that.
So thank you very much, Scott. I appreciate that.
Show the base where what
Oh,
the
and I
special touch.
hate mini mates. And look at that, he tore apart a bunch of mini mates, which I thought was a very funny touch.
Yeah, this is pretty
Oh.
great. I think I need to make a Wesley pop.
Peanut
make
Cylon.
a Wesley
Use
comic.
doodles as online incentives. I could do that. We could do that. I don't know. I think we're running out of steam though. We did an hour.
and 9 minutes.
Hour and 9 minutes.
All right, hands up if you want to end the podcast. Yeah,
Wait, we're doing a podcast?
This podcast is over.
You told me these microphones were not working.
We're definitely not broadcasting anywhere.
Michael,
Yes.
thanks for being here.
I would, if I could be here every Thursday, I would.
Martin,
Yes.
Aaron, take us home.
You've been listening to the podcast, Does a Comic Shop. I'm Aaron Z. Lee. I'm a New Year's baby.
New Year's Eve, baby. I'm
New
Evan
Year's
Coy.
baby.
I'm Evan Coy, notable old man. So old. And we're here with,
I'm Martin, and I would not be here every Thursday if I had a choice.
and also Michael Kelly. You can
Newest-
say your own name, Michael Kelly.
Newest comic shop idiot.
Get on the
Michael
microphone.
Newest comic shop idiot.
Get even
Michael
louder.
Kelly.
We need to clip this out for
Newest
sound
comic
bite.
shop idiot.
Scream it.
I think it works.
Jonathan. I'm not really sure if we're doing a podcast, but that's it. Happy 2022. Happy 2023. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. Just happy winter solstice.
Yes.
New Year. Happy birthday to me.
See ya.